All right, and we're back.
Back again.
How was that, Venus? Was that good?
Yeah, it was really good.
All right.
Well, what will we cut from?
Well, we just had a station identification. Little thing. So I
Same day.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
So
same.
that's a plus.
Same
You're
back time.
listening to Helium Radio Network.
Look at that.
Hey, very good. Very good. Yeah. What do you guys think about my new fan? Do you see that?
It feels great.
It feels good, right?
Yeah.
Nice and quiet. You don't like it,
Cold.
Monica? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Really? Your feet?
No, like I'm cold.
You know, she was
down
cold
here.
the day you did your stand-up, Erik. You know, when it was like 1,000 degrees in here?
I
She
was
was
so
cold then?
cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Anyway. All right. So,
Not as cold as Russia.
Russia. It reminds me of the whole. I can't even do that. He's trying to. I can't. You caught me off guard. What a
I didn't get
country!
it
I
at
don't
first
know.
either, yeah.
You know, like
You call this cold?
you know, it's
I
like
don't
it's like the guy who can't wait. You know, he can't wait to just get it going.
Yeah.
It's not as cold as Russia, is it?
yeah, that was quite a lead-in, I got to say. Yeah, it was a good lead. So, yeah. Anything else you guys want to share before, I know we were talking about Italy and me being Jason Bourne,
Right.
pre-Pompeii.
Tentative Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
No, regretful Jason Bourne.
Yeah. It is scary there, though.
Yeah.
I haven't been since I went with Beyonce.
Oh,
But that was like.
yeah. That was a while back, though.
Yeah, I was a kid.
Yeah.
We were still kids then, really.
Are you older or younger?
He has to think about it.
Tough to say. Tough to say.
We're about the same age. We're
About
only a
the same.
couple years apart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
And I haven't seen her in a long time.
Does she treat you okay, though?
I mean, like I said, I haven't seen her in a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Well, when you're a kid, when you're growing up.
I'm her stepbrother.
Yeah.
So we didn't.
But she was.
She's busy.
Let's see her at family. Yeah, and she was always busy. As a kid, she was always, singing, and
Yeah.
she was with Destiny's Child and another group before that.
Was it always called Destiny's Child?
Nah, it was called something else for a little while, and then they got the new Kelly Rowland came along, and then they formed Destiny's Child.
They didn't let you like be a roadie or like set up lights or fucking sound check or something.
They might have. They probably would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't. You always have that person in your family that thinks they're going to be famous.
And she's probably spoiled. Like
I just didn't know it was going to work.
the world, your family revolved around her. Yes or no?
Well, you were out
Nah.
in like Afghanistan and stuff.
Well,
So
That was later.
yeah. Your timeline's a little messed up. You're jumping around. But yeah, I mean, I could. I have her number still. I think it's still a good number.
Call her right now. We got a new company
I'll call
calling
her
right
right
there.
now.
How
Yeah.
come we haven't used that thing yet?
Well, my phone's
We don't know how to
recording
use
right
it.
now.
It's not.
I tell you what, if we
What's
can
wrong?
get.
No, we should be able to be like
Is it recording?
take phone calls like live. Somebody's
Oh,
asked me
no.
that. It's like, hey, if you do the
I
live,
tried to call in when you guys had your show. Oh, that was our best material too.
which
What is-
one?
That was our best material, and you weren't even recording.
Well, that's all right. We got it here.
Oh, all right.
What is
I tried to call in when I was in Italy.
I fucked that up, I think.
I don't know.
We have 2 missed calls.
No, that was me. That was me.
How'd you know the number here?
Because Jay gave it to me when.
that
you-
would've been
This is a
cool.
landline?
yeah.
It's a
It's like a Google
it's
number.
An
got it.
IP phone.
Okay.
Google Voice.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's not a real phone, dude.
It's
It's not a real
It's
hardwired
real
phone.
phone.
So
It
why
just
couldn't
doesn't
I
use-
call him, man?
It's not a hardwired
doesn't work.
line.
It doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it works. You just gotta tell me.
You
just have to
I have
know
to tell
about
you
it.
when I'm going to call. So I was going to surprise.
We should let somebody call in.
Oh, we
Well,
can
you're
do
calling from the number that you're dialing.
That. All right. Anybody watching Eric's feed right now?
Oh yeah, we're live over there. What's the number to call?
What's the number?
Does anybody know
I
it?
don't know. It's on
Let's
your
give
phone.
it. It's not gonna make it. Who cares?
Somebody call in
Need a
live.
number to call in?
Oh yeah. No, I mean like, who cares who we give it to?
I'm not. I don't care. I'm just going to try to find it here.
Well, let's go ahead and open up the phone lines.
713.
You sure you're not gonna have
Oh,
anybody
do you
calling
have
over
it?
you who's
Yeah.
looking for you?
All right. All
We
right.
might.
All right, Monica, you got to talk
Let's
into that.
ask Beyonce
into
to
the-
call now.
Beyonce, call in.
Yes.
Oh. Wait.
Get her on, dude.
All right. So tell all your peeps.
Okay, so if anybody, how many viewers do I have over there? 0. All right, so this,
How can you tell?
I don't know if you can tell or not. I
You
can't
have
tell.
one.
Anyways, it's area code 713-909-0376. If you want to call in, be on the Unplugged
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's a good number,
We'll
dude.
plug you in.
Yeah, I think it's a good number. I'm feeling it's a good
Got
number.
a nice ring to it.
It's easy to remember.
So, yeah, because Jay says the phone works, so we'll see. Anyway, there you go. All right, so I got some stories.
Uh-oh.
So is that all on Beyonce? Is she gonna?
That's all for now. Yeah.
God damn it!
I'll reach out. She's ever since she got with Jay, she's hard to get a hold of.
I could imagine.
There's somebody's texting you over there.
Yeah,
Who, me?
That's all right.
No.
Oh, look, we got a phone call.
Pick it up.
Let's see. Can we hit
Let
speaker?
let Erik.
Can we hit speaker?
How do you do this?
Oh, this is exciting. This is our first call.
I got these headphones on.
Is it Russia?
Hello?
Oh, is
That's
it ringing?
Beyonce.
No, it's a recording.
You have to answer it.
To accept, press
Well, he
1.
picked up the fucking phone.
All right.
Can we put it in speaker?
Hello, Erik Knowles. Unplugged
Hi,
podcast.
this is Frank.
Are you testing it?
This is Frank.
It's Frank. Hello, Frank. Do you have a question for us?
Yes, is the chef married?
Should the what? Should the chef marry?
He's kind of cute.
Oh, yeah, he's already married.
I'm in love.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you send us a message to info@unpluggedpodcast.com, and we'll send you his Tinder profile.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
That was good. See, I got our first call.
Oh, fucking
Looky there.
The damn phone works.
Yeah.
So why? See if anybody else calls
Oh
in.
man.
And if it doesn't work
That
out
was
with
our
your
best bit yet.
Norwegian wife, you have options now. That's good to know.
She's Norwegian.
Huh?
She's Norwegian.
Yo, yeah. Thick and thick.
You couldn't tell by she's got
I
that
didn't know what
Norwegian
she
face.
was.
No, I didn't know either. Chef told me.
I
What
just heard her
Frank
speaking
sounded a little
something else.
intoxicated, didn't he?
Who's Frank?
On the phone? Wasn't that Frank?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, Frank.
Yeah.
No, Frank had a very difficult to read voice.
Yeah. Feminine.
Like I wasn't sure if it was an older woman
What's
or
that
if it
number
was a
again?
younger man.
Monica, let me see that number again. I'm gonna say it again. We got some viewers now. I want to get a real call.
They
If they call through here, will they be able to hear it on the
I didn't
podcast?
wire it to patch into the system, but we could.
we put it
So
on
no.
speaker?
Yeah, you can put it
You
on
can do
speaker.
speaker. If you want to call in and screw around with us, the number is area code 713-909-0376.
And Frank, you already used up your call, so don't try to call
Yeah,
back.
Frank. We don't need Frank again.
We need a screener, man.
Oh shit! I got calls
We need a
in here.
screener.
But while we're waiting on those calls, I have a couple stories. You guys tell me if you're interested in bringing them up. Actually,
Oh, look, Eric Rule is calling.
yeah, he is. He is.
Tell him to call this number.
He'll have to wait.
He's actually a very prominent general manager in the club industry. He runs all the major golf, what do you call it? Tournaments, big ones, Ryder Cups, shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a big deal.
Well, bring it. Let's get him on the phone, and I'll ruin everything for you.
Yeah. We'll
So-
pick it apart.
So, actually, the first story I think Erik wanted to talk about anyway. Did you see this one, Christian? The U.S. Coast Guard. They just
Oh, this is so good.
they busted a submarine full of cocaine.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Isn't it crazy?
They jumped on the top. They have some balls to do that.
17,000 pounds.
The dude's in army boots and shit. Look at him. Let's see right here. Go ahead and play it.
Yeah, they pull up alongside the submarine.
Pursuit, international waters.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it is. What's he saying?
Alto to Porco, stop the boat or something.
It's gonna be hard to get on. Alto Tupaco!
Alto Tupaco.
The vessel carries seven.
Barco.
I was going to say Alto Tupaco.
So,
It's a bad accent.
$2 in there? That's terrible.
Look at
There's
this.
not one Hispanic on the Coast Guard? Alto Tupaco!
Jumps on,
look at that. With his
bangs on
boots.
the hatch. They're like, oh, somebody's knocking.
Look at the waves smashing. He's on there with army boots, right? They're not
What
sliding.
if they fall?
Is that an American guy?
Opens the dang hatch, and they're like, please don't shoot.
Boom.
People don't know, as a Marine, we would always kind of make fun of Coast Guard, like, oh, they joined the Coast Guard.
Yeah,
They
they're not
must
real,
be
yeah.
Not real. But Coasties see a lot more action than anybody. And, because they get to shoot it. They get to shoot more. They get a lot more trigger time because they'll put 3 across the bow and disable boats, drug runners. And, they get to shoot folks. And they don't get PTSD because they're actually shooting bad guys. They're doing the good stuff. They're,
Yeah,
not,
that's
they're not
good.
coming home from war and finding out it was all, some political
Yeah.
bullshit.
And they're on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not easy, man.
And you get to be on the, you get to be on the water. How much? That sounds like so much fun.
It is.
It's
That's why Miami Vice loved being on the water.
18,000
Yeah.
pounds of cocaine. 18,000 pounds. The report that I saw this morning was like $500 million.
But the submarine thing that they made is pretty awesome.
Can you imagine that? This sounds serious.
Also this
What are
week,
you laughing
though-
about,
Because
Monty?
he was like looking for his phone.
Yeah, I keep wanting to look stuff up. I'm like, where's my? I'm gonna look this shit up. But also this week, there was the cargo ship owned by J.P. Morgan Chase.
Yeah, did you hear about
that
this?
got how many did I say? I think it was 20 tons. They seized 20 tons of cocaine from a J.P. Morgan cargo ship. They seized the whole ship.
What the fuck are we going to do next week?
Unprecedented. Never. All I got to say is the company party at J.P. Morgan Chase this
Yeah.
year is gonna suck.
Yeah, it's going to suck. It's going to be a little slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be...
It's gonna be a downer.
Yeah, it's going to not be a lot going on there. Yeah.
I didn't even know cocaine was still that much of a thing.
Dude,
Me
they're
either.
making moves, man.
That's 2 shipments in 1 week that they just... $500 million on that sub. That's how sophisticated these son of bitches are.
$500 million.
A $500 million.
But that submarine was.
You know how much a
handled-
billion is? Have you ever had this discussion?
We did talk about that, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
cargo ship was like
$1 billion is 1,000
20
million.
billion or
It's
19 billion.
999 million and then another million.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
a
that's
lot.
enough money to
a lot
to
of-
buy the election.
Yeah,
man.
it's a fucking billion, man.
You
Sure
could
it is.
become president with that kind of money.
You know how many we have billionaires? Our place of work, billionaires. If
Yeah.
you're a billionaire, think about it. You can give everybody in the country $1 million.
No, you can't. You can't do that
Why not?
because that's
Yeah.
How many
too much.
people are in the country?
can-
I
you
think
can
it's
give
like
them-
300.
Yeah, you can't give them $1 million. You probably give them $100.
Can you give them 100,000?
No,
Or at least 1,000.
No, that's
no.
right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's like $100.
Anyway.
it might even be $10.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If I was a billionaire,
I'll take it.
I would just get like a plane full of just pallets of cash and get on the news and just fly over a volcano and throw it in there. Just to make
Damn.
everybody be like, no, and just to show off how rich I am.
Yeah.
All
You know,
your money or just
I would-
some of it?
No, that wouldn't even make a dent. Yeah,
Yeah.
just a couple of billion.
They'd probably do some rich people some good.
You know,
if they did
I would
that.
just make it rain like into a volcano.
I just saw a movie on Netflix last weekend. I can't remember the name of it, but these guys went into a war zone and they stole all the money out of this warlord's house. All the money was
all
all
stacked up.
Yeah, in the house, in the walls. They tore it all out, and the guy got greedy. And he said, "We keep on going." He said, "No, the time is up." No, and they keep on going, keep on going. They had so much money that they couldn't get the helicopter off the ground, and so they were so greedy at this point. What's the name of it? What's his name?
Was that on Narcos?
What's his name's in it? Fuck, I botch this every time. But so they end up crashing the helicopter, and then they start trying to hoof it. I mean, it's just the crazy.
Oh, I saw that show. That
Yeah.
movie.
Man, money corrupts. Don't give me money.
Oh man! So the reason why I was telling this story is that they started burning the money to stay warm at night. They started a fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I'd be a terrible billionaire. I would make bald eagle snuff films.
No, you can't do that, dude.
I know
do
you
that.
can't, but I would.
That would be fucked up.
So these guys can make submarines, man. You know, if they're gonna go that.
Well, no, that's an old submarine they bought from some country.
Is that what
Probably.
it is?
And
But,
retrofitted it or something.
but
Yeah.
what I understand is
Diesel engine.
they can't go all the way under. They can't go completely
Right.
underwater. They have to stay above just enough. I don't know why.
Why is that?
I don't know.
'Cause of the
They can go under for a little while. Yeah,
But it's not one of the full-fledged.
But I
Deals.
where why that is. Because wouldn't it make more sense just to submarine it all the way?
That's what I'm saying. They get all that
Why
money.
is it
Why
a
not?
submarine if it can't go all the way underwater?
There's a.
'Cause it's mostly submarine.
It's called like a partial. I don't know. My daughter said this. It was a partial sub or something like that. Like, I don't know. But how about that dude going across in that submarine for how long? Like a day or 2 days or 3? I don't know.
Oh yeah. I wonder how many people were in there. You think?
Hey man, let's do another line.
Come on, man. Colombians don't talk like that.
No, how do you know it's
the
from
hell?
Colombia? We don't know where they're from.
I don't know, but nobody talks like that.
Hey man.
Let's do another line, man.
I'm so tired.
You never saw Cheech and Chong?
No, man.
I want one more line, man.
Yeah.
Come on, that's Scarface, no?
Got a submarine full of cocaine.
Say hello to say to my little friend. No, I don't know.
I wasn't born in the USA. Remember that?
Who's that, Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
All right, so we
What's it
have.
called?
Triple Frontier.
Yeah, who's the star in it that got killed off? Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I love to see Ben Affleck die.
yeah he died. He died. He gets
In-
shot
in a movie,
He gets shot in the
In a
head.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, he gets shot in the head. Poof. He's done.
You know, they're just putting out so much content. Most of it sucks.
Well,
Is that one of them?
Netflix.
Triple Frontier. That's a fucking terrible name.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was a little bit
All the
strict.
good ones were taken.
Triple fronted. Just
No, it's dumb because like
one.
now Netflix we're running out of everything. Like you look up, think of a phrase, and I bet you will find a show that's called. Because I was like, what about the Triple Frontier? And like, there's no way nobody would name a show Triple Frontier, but that's what Chef's watching.
triple fronted.
Well, it was either that or The Bachelorette, and I'm not going to watch The Bachelorette, so we decided.
I was watching. I still can't get through it. I'm through one episode and a quarter of an episode of I Love You Now Die, which is that girl.
Stupid.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, it sounds dumb to me.
I
Just
got that,
is,
got
I
that
know.
over with. I love you. Now go
Die.
die. Just
No,
die.
it's a young girl who was like encouraging her boyfriend to kill himself.
Based
This
on a
is
true
big
story.
deal. Yeah, it was in Massachusetts.
Oh, I remember this story. Actually.
Yeah, you remember? And she had like those like Brooke Shields eyebrows, like really thick during.
I don't remember what she looked like. I remember reading the texts because there were texts.
That's right. She was like, "Just do it already."
Just do it already.
Yeah.
You're such. Yeah, you never go through with what you say you're gonna do.
Yeah. And then he was like, he got out of the car because he was scared. Because he was.
Yeah, and she's like, don't forget to delete these texts before you do it.
Yeah, she's like, get back in that car. Yeah, told him to get back in the car to die. Okay, and he died.
I'll delete them. Yeah.
Women are evil.
But every day on TV though, you turn it on and there's a shooting or a killing every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Well, every day there's somebody that needs to be killed.
That's why I was telling my
good point.
family in Italy, just hey, it's just as dangerous in Houston, so everybody's gonna be all right.
Although they're good at pickpocketing over there.
It's crazy.
Any new house crashes in
Jason
Houston this
Bourne.
week?
You know what?
People crashing
I was
into
gonna
houses?
send you another one. I would last
You
week.
saw another
I
one?
was gonna say, oh yeah. Do you want me to keep sending them to you? Do you guys enjoy those? Look at Jay.
I'm kind of interested.
I never got one.
No? Well, now you're on the new.
I think you have spotted a trend.
I'm telling you, it's real.
I want to see like an RV crash into a house.
Well, that
would be
I'd
like
have
a
to really
house
search for
crashing
that.
into a house.
An RV that's being used as a
Specifically.
house.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Now you guys are pushing me. Now I don't know.
What?
That's hard.
it's out there,
That's
Chef.
hard.
You can find it.
That's hard.
That was cool when that guy Frank called, by the way.
Yeah, you think about
I
that.
love
you
that
can't,
shit, man.
You
That's
can't
so
wait to
good.
play that back, right?
I know.
we
Just
probably have his number there if you want to call him later and see if it,
Just the- no,
tell him
just
that
the
He
I'm.
was interested in Chef, not you, though.
Well, tell him I'm taken.
but just the moment, like
What?
I was duped. Straight up, I got duped.
Next,
Straight up, like I'm not even sure when I figured it out. That's how good it was.
I'm gonna have Beyonce call in next time I'm here.
Yeah.
Would you please?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be here next week, but
Yeah.
week after that maybe.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna make it happen.
so we have a follow up.
Let her know.
We have a follow up video. I don't know if you guys to follow up the liquor. Remember the doorbell liquor?
Oh no.
Well,
I know
there's-
where you're going with
there's
this,
a
right?
new one. There's a new one. It's not necessarily. Well, there's two different we could do on this. We could do the ice cream piece,
Yeah.
or I have another patio, front patio piece, front door. So which one do you guys want?
Well, I'd like to touch on the ice cream thing.
all right. Let's.
If we can.
All right, Monica.
Oh, you foul. Put it back. Put it back.
Ugh,
You foul.
It's the lick
I
that
haven't
left a
seen
bad
this, actually.
taste in everybody's mouth.
Put it back. Put it back.
You foul.
A mystery woman seen happily tasting a half-gallon of Bluebell's tin roof ice cream, then putting it back in a store freezer. The video hit social media
licking that
on
shit.
June 28th and quickly
Love
went
it.
viral. Then tips of who this tin roof taster was
all.
started rolling in. According to Lufkin Police, San Antonio PD got the first good lead that the woman was from there and the store was a Walmart. But a store display case matching the one in the video could not be found.
Uh-oh.
The search then moved on to Houston
Conspiracy.
Walmart. Thanks to another tip, the woman's boyfriend lived here. But again, no luck with the display case. But Bluebell Ice Cream refused to let the trail run cold. And this morning,
Look at this
told
footage.
all district managers to see if they could ID the display case.
Lufkin.
And Lufkin was the sweet spot. By 1 p.m., Bluebell says they have the tainted ice cream off the shelf. And by 4, police had surveillance video
Wow.
appearing to show the ice cream caper leaving the store at 11 p.m.
Now I
on
haven't
June
heard
28th.
what trouble she got into yet.
The
Nobody's
same
talking
day
about
the
the fact
video
that
hit
she's
the
with
web.
Colin Kaepernick.
Police say they think they know who the woman
at
is,
this.
which means it's likely only a matter of time before
They arrested
sweet,
her.
sweet
They did?
justice is
For
served.
what? What
all
do you
over
charge her
Twitter.
with?
Disgustingness.
Yeah. Come on.
Well, no, that's a serious. I heard that it could be like 20 years.
Come on.
They obviously she won't get it.
Yeah,
but
it was like all over Twitter.
The worst part about this,
And some people were like doing it as well. Like other people were trying to do it.
she started
It's
trying.
like
to,
There's like locks
It's a
on like
trend.
the freezers and stuff.
Are you serious?
yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lady who filmed herself at the doctor's office licking the tongue depressors and putting them back in the damn drawer.
That's so disgusting.
I'm trying to think, how can I get in on this?
What?
What can I lick to get some hits?
Oh, doorbells.
Nah, it's been
No, it's
done.
been done.
It's got to think
It gotta be
outside the
something
box.
new.
Christian,
I wonder why they didn't just try to track her through whoever posted the video.
Or
Couldn't
at
they
least
figure
have
that
like the
out?
Walmarts like look through their security of that day.
Well, I think that's how they ended up
They
getting
did.
it. That's how
so
they did it, right?
Well, it's cops.
Jay, do you know if she got? No, she can't. Probably hasn't been.
I don't know what the charges were, but I know they found her and arrested her.
Yeah.
They were like looking for her.
Can you imagine that just pranking, and the next thing you know, you're doing
I
time.
would say criminal
I'd be
mischief.
scared.
Maybe shoplifting. It's like you stole.
Yeah,
But
but
hold on,
like-
if it has the plastic between the lid.
No, you're
It doesn't.
tampering.
Doesn't.
You're tampering with food products, and that's,
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah,
serious.
I get that, but I'm saying, like,
FDA.
how'd she get the plastic? There's no plastic.
There's no plastic on Bluebell.
I bet you Bluebell will start putting the.
Yeah, why wouldn't they
Plastic.
have that?
They
I
have.
think they do.
No, they don't.
no, they don't.
You just open it and there's the ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
Wow, I'm not that good of an ice cream entrepreneur, but you
That's
guys are.
why
on it.
I don't buy Bluebell. I don't buy Bluebell. I'm not saying because of that. I just don't buy it. I don't see what's so great about
I
it.
don't really
Someone
care
licked it
for it.
or not?
I really don't think it's Texas like Bluebell. It's the best. I don't think that.
But
ice
you
cream-
know
watch
what?
your mouth, bro.
It's not the
I'm
best.
sorry. I think that ice cream's not that exciting. She's like, you better shut that mouth, you.
Don't you talk bad about my Bluebell.
Maybe now Beyonce will call
Seriously,
in.
man. Where I'm from, like in the woods out
Yeah,
there in
yeah.
Warren, Texas.
woods.
Yeah.
Like people swear by certain products.
of
you know?
course.
It's like I love my guns, my Bible, Walmart, Dairy Queen, Dr. Pepper, Whataburger.
You don't
and
change
Bluebell.
any of that.
Yeah,
And
don't
Bluebell.
talk shit about none of my favorite stuff.
Well, Bluebell's had a tough go, right? I mean, they had a
Well,
problem.
Whataburger's
in
not
their
ours
factory.
anymore.
Right? They got shut down
couple
for a long
years
time.
ago.
Who's it belong to?
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago
They
Boy.
bought
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, Texans are
And
mad
Six
that
Flags.
Whataburger sold out. We're jumping all over the place here.
Even J.J. Watt's pissed.
Who?
JJ Watt.
J.J. Watt's
JJ Watt.
And Haley, she loves Whataburger.
I think Haley has a Whataburger necklace. I think.
Yeah, and it's on her like bio on Instagram.
But but you know what could happen too, because Bluebell gets a bad rap again. So all of a sudden people stop buying it for a little bit. So they could sue her too. And not like,
Yeah, I like.
But
Were
they
you
already
doing a
had that
pun?
thing.
Yeah.
A bad rap?
You know
They
what?
need a good rap.
You know what the best punishment would be is to make her be the one to put the seal on all the ice cream for like a year.
Nah.
So that's her only job. She
We should just make her eat a whole
Every
thing
day.
of it and get a brain freeze.
like all at once. That won't last long enough.
I don't know.
She needs to be.
We should
punished.
lick something that she loves.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's,
Wait, that sounded. I volunteer.
my name is Erik
Yeah,
Knowles.
she wasn't bad looking. I'll lick your Bluebell, honey.
we need to have that guy called Franco back in.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'll do. I'll lick prostitutes and put them back.
Yes.
Nobody will know.
No, that's
They'll
true.
think they're getting a fresh one.
Yeah.
I licked it.
I don't even have any. I got nothing for that. Really? I got nothing. I don't even know how to come back on that. Jay, anything?
I'm
No.
speechless.
All right.
The crime they could face is second-degree felony charge of tampering with a consumer product, 2 to 20 years in prison,
Felony. Come on.
$1,000 fine.
10,000?
Yeah.
That's rough.
That's
But the
racism.
minor is
Well, we don't know.
I feel like it is.
Well,
No,
I mean,
bro.
the sentence probably was.
I think if it was a
they're
little
trying to
a
deter
cute little
other
white
people from
girl,
doing
it would be
Nah, I disagree.
And they're just trying to
looked
like,
at
Is that an
differently.
example?
Yeah.
Well, they have to because I mean people started doing it too. I mean.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of
Yeah,
The
so-
internet is so dumb. They will.
Yeah,
There's
you're right.
even security there, like
Yeah.
by the freezers.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Like
it was
here in
that
Houston?
bad. I don't know if it was in Houston.
I
There
see
was
people
pictures
posting
everywhere.
pictures of like they buy Bluebell and then they lay it on its side and cut off the first inch, like the top layer, because they don't trust
Yeah.
Oh no.
it. Yeah.
That's
Oh my God.
dumb.
Oh my god. All right, next story. What do you guys want to
All
hear?
right.
Hey, let's go to. I want to go to the. Seeing how you were talking about licking and the doorbell. Y'all remember
Doorbell
the
licker.
doorbell licker? Christian, you remember that one?
Did they ever
Yeah,
catch that
unfortunately,
guy?
I do.
Huh?
Did they ever catch that guy?
I don't know. I don't know, but he sounded like he could have been Frank. The doorbell
It
licker.
may have been. It may have been Frank.
It looked like it. Kind of sounded like. All right, so yeah, I think this is it. Is this it? Go ahead.
Underwear, like all
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Check out this setup. Listen to it.
That is Frank.
Yeah, it looks like Frank, right? In women's underwear, filmed unscrewing the light bulb. And listen to this music.
Yeah, why this music?
36 years old. Caught on camera taking out light bulb.
Who put this music on?
He's pretty. look at the guy's ripped, right? He's in shape.
Shouldn't be hard to find this guy.
Setting the man in the videos. Back porch light. Same night.
Holy crap, though. Look at his face.
He looks like the Hulk.
He looks a lot like the guy, the doorbell licker.
Now look at this guy. He got arrested. They found him. And guys, I'm gonna call in sick tomorrow. Actually, I might be calling sick the next 3 days because I'm locked up. What'd you do?
Oh, it says. Oh, can we mute that or something so we can comment? Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
So that guy's
What
like a
the hell?
bodybuilder. It says he didn't take the light; he just unscrewed it.
Yeah,
He just turned it off.
he just turned it off.
Maybe he
So
lives
what?
across the street and he's like, "Turn off the damn light shining right in my window. I'm trying to chill out in my panties.
In my ladies' underwear.
They didn't even fit correctly.
Been here doing push-ups."
Yeah.
It's not built for him.
Yeah, man. There are some really, all these new.
Isn't that something?
I think. Okay, I'm having an idea,
Doorbell liquor.
and there it is. With all this
Frank.
new technology, doorbell cameras, and everybody has a camera on their door now.
got one.
We're starting to see stuff like this: people licking doorbells, guys in panties undoing things. Maybe that stuff's been happening all along.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, there's always been creepers out there being creepers at night, just running around in panties and.
But nobody needs to know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why do we need to know that?
I'm just saying, man. I'm glad people didn't have doorbell cameras when I was
When you were doing those things.
last month.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. You can't get away with anything these days.
Imagine being that guy in calling in, work. Hey, I'm not going to be in. Remember Frank? Yeah.
Got arrested.
He got arrested. Yeah, he's doing 2 years for what? I don't know. Wearing women's underwear. All right. I don't know. We're getting kind of towards the end of the show, or what? What else we got? What else we got? Jay's busy.
Jay's got to go, man.
Yeah, he's got to go. We did the ice cream liquor.
And as always, believe in yourself. Get out there and lick something.
Hey, what?
Isn't that your catchphrase?
Yeah. Do something great, and remember your special. And go lick a doorbell. You know what happened to me the other day? I was going to the store, going to Home Depot, and it was 100 degrees out, hot as balls. I get out of the car, and I was right next to an island in the parking lot, and there's a tree there, a small tree, right? I get out of the car, and I go to lock the car, and I feel something on my head, this kind of wave or air breeze or something. And then I feel it again, and it was a bird. A bird's wing hit my head and then flew off and then and sit in the next tree. Have you seen this shit?
Yeah. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I'm like, God, that was fucked up, right? So I start walking to the store, the Home Depot, and I'm looking out of the corner of my eye, and here comes a bird again. He's coming after me.
It's because there's a baby nearby.
Yep.
So I
That's
run.
why.
I run to the door, and he comes out and he hits me again. And goes up onto the spotlight, and I go inside, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm freaking, my heart's beating and shit. That bird's coming after me. So I didn't think, okay, that's over with. I go in there, and I was grabbing a gas thing, whatever. I come back out, and I said, that was a freak thing. That ain't going to happen again. And here he comes again, and he dodges after me again. I'm freaking out. I'm thinking, like the movie The Birds and shit.
Yeah, it's scary when
it was scary.
coming right at you.
Yeah, and he came after me 2 more times. I couldn't get in the car fast enough.
Why didn't you try to hit it?
I did. I was like going like this, but he was swooping down at me, man. So
you should have taken that gasoline can and
it wasn't a can. It was a hose. But yeah, it was the most
should have hosed him.
fucked up thing I've ever seen. So I said I went online and looked at. There's another. Do you see a bird thing there?
Oh, I'm so sick of all these things.
What?
Why do you have to keep up with things? This is the new thing.
Well, that's because it's happened to me. Watch this.
I don't understand why.
This is exactly what happened to me.
Yeah. Get off your phone, bro. You're in a fight for your life.
Yeah, there he goes again.
Get him. Get him. Oh, I love it.
He just wiped out. But that's what happened to me. So there's an egg nearby in the tree, huh?
Yeah, usually it's because they have a nest nearby, or a lot of times if a baby falls out of the nest, they get really protective and just try to do that. Mockingbirds and blue jays are really bad about it. I've been doing a lot of bird watching in my
Have you?
yard. Yeah. Remember I
Really?
told you about there was a snake in the
Yeah,
tree?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we had a right outside our kitchen window, this beautiful little nest with 3 little baby birds in it, and we've been watching them. You know, just right because we can look right out the window and they're right there. You know, and it's been like, hey, let's check on the baby birds. We can tap on the glass and they open their little mouths. Beep, 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 beep. You know?
Isn't it funny how the mama feeds them?
Super cute. Yeah. Well, I'm sitting out in the yard the other day.
No.
Sitting out in the yard the other day, and I hear the birds doing their alarm. You know, that same noise I heard them make when the snake was in the tree.
Oh,
yeah. And mockingbirds will always kind of and fuss at each other. But I've noticed that when you hear like 10 or 12 of them, they're all fussing about the same thing. Blue jays too.
Blue jays spot the snakes.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyways, a young hawk, like a hawk, came in and just savagely ate the babies.
No.
Yeah, just.
You saw it?
Oh no!
2, and I'm like, no! 3, and he just flies off.
Oh, damn.
He's like, see you later. They're all dive bombing him. Hey! He's like, too late, man. I got it.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, it's brutal out there, man. It's
Wow.
brutal.
Nature, man.
Especially for birds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jay seems to be up on his birds.
You know your birds or
guy?
what?
Just had experiences with them before.
Would you like to share?
Have you had a run in with
Huh?
some blue jays?
No.
We had a same situation at my girlfriend's place yesterday. She's trying to feed a little baby bird rice, and the mama bird is trying to kill her for doing that.
Yeah.
I said, just leave them alone.
Yeah, let them do their nature thing.
Yeah, man, they come dive bobbing after you. So Eric, you're getting all kinds of hits over there. People saying shit to you.
Oh yeah, I can't see it from
Yeah.
here, but yeah.
So
Charlie Riley.
that's kind of it. I think it's getting kind of late. We had a late day here, but I was thinking about the earthquakes. You know what I was thinking?
I support them.
I wonder. I wonder if there's going to be a history-changing event in our lifetime, meaning an earthquake that half of California falls in the ocean, or you know what I mean, like something, one of these volcanoes, like Iceland. It's really been threatening for a long time, or something like that. I wonder if something like that is going to happen in our lifetime.
I hope so.
Really?
I think
Well,
so.
wouldn't it be interesting?
I think so. We've already had a lot of things happen.
I mean, 9/11 was pretty whacked.
I
A
mean,
lot of things in the last
do
30
we
years.
really need California anymore? Hollywood's already made all the good movies 3 times each.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd start from scratch.
So, in our lifetime, what's the most fucked up, history-changing thing that's happened?
9/11.
I was
Probably.
going to say 9/11, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, maybe I wonder what the next thing is. Anyway, we'll leave that thought with all you people in the
Hang
audience.
in. I know what the next thing is, but it'd take too long to
Really?
describe it. Yeah.
Because it's probably already
We
happened.
need a
and-
separate show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have to do
You should just go on YouTube and search, what's it called? Q, the plan to save the world. Search
Q?
that. Yeah, Q. It's all the QAnon. That's my favorite new thing. I haven't really talked about that, but you guys don't even know what I'm talking about.
No.
You should go search. I'll send you some stuff to just kind of.
Yeah, I know about it.
It's really deep. It's really cool stuff. It's like my favorite TV show.
Okay.
You know, but it's not a TV show. It's just happening on the internet, mostly on 8chan.
It's a secret organization.
Okay.
So you know, like here's the basic.
Are you a member, Jay?
Here's the basic
remember? Yeah.
overall thing. So like you know in movies when they have to solve some crime and they call their buddy who like lives in his mom's basement and he's on the computer all the time.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey man, can you hack into this? Oh sure, that's no problem.
Yeah.
You know.
Done deal.
So it's those people. Those people really exist. And they hang out on 8chan, 4chan, and 8chan, which are these anonymous forums and message boards, and they discuss all kinds of everything.
Mostly Reddit.
Reddit is a good place to find stuff like that. But they're self-described autists, where, you know, like people that are on the spectrum of autism are usually really good at one thing that they really focus on, whether it be violin or piano or whatever. And for these people, it's government and politics and deep state espionage, you know, and all of that kind of stuff. And it's very, very interesting. And there's this guy or this group of people that is calling themselves Q. And who Q is, or QAnon, because they all have the anon suffix on their name because everybody's anonymous on there. So Q is a bunch of patriots at the NSA, the National Security Agency, which was formed to kind of overlook everything. And what we saw with Julian Assange or the other guy who had to flee, whatever. Anyways, during the Obama administration, we learned that all of our phone calls are being recorded and sorted and stored, like all of them, billions and billions on these super big hard drives at the NSA. So everything has been recorded, and so these good guys at the NSA have seen that our country's been overtaken at the highest levels of almost all branches of government by just criminals, that are just recruiting other criminals, and that's what's wrong with our country. That's why we're always at war, and war will never stop. That's why there's all these atrocities and all this division amongst the people, is because of just decades of all of this. JFK was shot right after he said that he was going to splinter the CIA into 1,000 pieces and scatter it to the wind because of that. But anyways, so these guys decided that there are two ways to save the country. One would be a military coup, to have the military overthrow the country, which wouldn't have been good for any of us, because we're so divided that it would have caused chaos and uprising. So what they did was they came up with the plan a few years ago, and they went to Donald Trump and said, hey, if you just do what we tell you to do, we can make you president, and you seem to be a patriotic American guy, you're not in the circles, you're not in the Illuminati and all the secret clubs, he's not a Mason or a Jesuit or any of this weird stuff, and that's what's happening, and that's why the media is so against him. That's why they immediately began attacking him. They were trying to call him a racist, but we can't find any evidence. They've dug deep on Trump. We would, I hated him. I believed it at first too. We would love to hear the tape of him saying the N-word or whatever damning evidence, or him with underage girls or something. But none of that stuff was there. And QAnon is talking about this stuff. I'm way ahead of time. And there's what's called Q proofs, where he'll predict something, then he'll say, watch the news, watch this guy's going to get arrested. It's already done. Yeah. We've known about, us in the Q community have known about Epstein and Epstein Island for 2 years now. Q's come on, and they've started making these posts about a little over 2 years ago.
Damn. I wonder if they have somebody on the inside.
It is. It's somebody.
Be,
it's
right?
somebody right next to Trump.
Right.
Because sometimes he'll post pictures from his phone.
Yeah.
Of the Oval Office, or he's on Air Force One.
But the fact that he fires so many people, Trump, and this person remains.
That when Trump was talking about draining the swamp, I thought that he was talking about Wall Street and all the corruption in the banks owning everything and all of that kind of stuff.
Insurance, all that stuff.
What he was talking about was this ring, this cartel of pedophilia related blackmail, and that's how they control all of these deep state operatives, is through blackmail and through pedophilia. They'll bring them to Epstein Island, they'll put them on the Lolita Express, and Jeffrey Epstein will take them out there and be like, hey, you like some girls? What age do you want?
However he was arrested 3-4 years ago, Epstein,
right? He got off.
He did.
He got off by one of the guys who helped him just stepped down because
Acosta.
Yeah, he just stepped down because he helped it, but maybe he had to. It was just because of the way
it's designed.
It was all designed. Yeah. Very interesting stuff. QAnon.
All right.
Check it out.
I will.
What is it? Q what?
Q. Just QAnon.
All right. Well, there you have it.
You got to scroll down far because
All
the media hates him. They'll tell you, oh, this is a deranged conspiracy
They'll drop
theory.
a bunch of things on top.
Yeah.
Well, I think we ran a long show and a long day, so we're going to call it here. We want to thank our sponsors again, Dunkin' Coffee, Mills Dunkin', and the amazing tea that he has. And he will grind specialty blends for you. Also, Aceway Incorporated, Texas Beef Council, Scarface School, Culinary Arts, American Culinary Federation. So appreciate all you guys helping us and bring the show to all our peeps. And Flight Trap, thanks for coming in, brother. And Erik, thanks for making the drive again.
Absolutely.
Monica, thanks for. Hopefully, you recorded something, huh?
Hopefully.
Huh? You're not quite sure over there.
Stuck.
Jay, thanks for being with us. And
thank the caller.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frank, for calling.
Shout out to Frank.
Yeah. So Christian wants his number after Jay. If you can help him, Christian wants to follow up with Frank. Yeah, that sounds good. So, all right, guys, remember you're especially great. Get off your ass and do something today. See you next time.